Yo, Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything we talk about is rooted in music, music related topics. Everything surrounds music. I have another bomb episode for y'all, but before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Pass me around, Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my ching. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out the website, 250gemstones.com.co. Come on in. We about to jam, baby. I got another one. Father and You by Mariah. I'm sorry. I said Mariah. Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige, Father and You. This is one of my favorite songs from Mary J. Blige, one of the greatest R&B artists of all time. I think she's used the queen of R&B. I don't know if it's her. There's so many of them. Mariah Carey. You talking about classic music, love ballads. And we talking about I don't know. There's a lot of them, y'all. Aretha Franklin. I think she's the queen of soul. And Mary J. Blige is the queen of R&B, if I'm not mistaken. But there's so many talented artists out there. I love them all. Just keep making good music, y'all. Today, I want to talk about Father and You. So let's dive right into these lyrics. Let's dive. Intro. Oh, can I talk to you, baby? So this is the first verse. When I was a little girl, I didn't have a father. And that's why I'm leaning on you. When I was a baby, I didn't get a hug from daddy. So the song starts off, the daddy abandoned her and she has daddy issues and she can't understand why her daddy's not in her life. She can't understand why her daddy don't want to be around her. I ain't grow up with my dad, but I didn't. At times I wish he would have been there for me to help me out with certain things, but I was one of them kids that was a little bit more advanced. 70% of the homes didn't have dads. They were either locked up or dead or strung out on drugs. So I didn't have that expectation because I didn't see it much. So it didn't really affect me maybe when I got older. But the family structure wasn't really imprinted in my household. So to having a mom, dad, and Christmases and seeing mom and dad argue, seeing mom and dad give each other kisses, to see the dynamics, I didn't see that. And when I went to my friend's house, it wasn't there either. Most of my friends, it wasn't there either. So this was common. So it was common not to have a father in the home. So I didn't put that expectation on me. I didn't have this depressing thoughts about father. I was trying to get some goddamn money. I knew he wasn't there. I don't know. That ain't none of my business. I was a kid. It's their business. I gotta get that goddamn money by any means. So from a woman's standpoint, a little girl, that's what she said, I'm a little girl, and she's yearning for the love of her father. So this song she's talking about, I believe she's talking to her boyfriend, the current guy that she's seeing right now. Mary J. Blige is currently talking to her boyfriend, and she's giving him a background history about herself. When I was a baby, I didn't get a hug from the daddy. They wouldn't even hold her. Nah, damn. That's why I need a hug from you. Oh, it's not easy, and I thank you for putting up with me. And thank you for putting up with me when you don't have a daddy's love. So, wait, I'm trying to figure out, what does she mean by that? Y'all help me out. So, what she's saying is, she's chaotic and she's problematic. And she knows she's difficult to be with, and I think she's telling this guy this because I think he wants to leave Mary J. I think Mary J is pushing him to the edge because they're adults, right? And you can't push your problems and your trauma on somebody else. And I think she was telling her current boyfriend that I understand that I have trauma and it's not right for me to push my trauma off on you. This is why I'm telling you these things, because I didn't have a father, and she needs you to be her father figure, because she never She doesn't know what it's like to be loved by a man, that real love by a man, but especially she never felt the love of her father. So she wants him to be like a father-like figure, which I agree. Most men should love their women as a father figure, as an authority figure. But the part I'm confused on when she said it's she said it's not easy, and I thank you for putting up with me, putting up with her chaos when you don't have a daddy's love. So I'm trying to figure out. So why is she asking for him to love her like a father figure, if she believes he doesn't have this love? Or maybe I'm misinterpreting this. So you guys can help me out on that bar. Help me out. Help me out. This is the pre-chorus. To say that I'm your little girl. Hold on, y'all. Oh, why didn't he love me? So she's talking about her father to her new boyfriend. To say that I'm your little girl, she wants her current boyfriend to accept her as a daughter. Like, you my little girl, I love you. She wants to be loved from a father. Like I said, she wants a father's love, to her guidance and protection, and to give her her identity, to give her strength, to give her closure, to give her confidence, to build up her esteem. Oh, why didn't daddy love me and give you the love? I need love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You really deserve, and I believe I deserve it, and that's why. So this is where a little bit of entitlement coming in on Mary J's part. She's saying that she deserves this type of fatherly love. She deserves daddy love from her boyfriend. She wants her boyfriend to love her like a father, and she says she deserves it. And this is why I'm going to push back. I don't believe nobody deserves love. I believe it's earned. I believe you put in the work. That real love. There's many different kinds of love. I'm talking about for that real love. It's work. It's patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not boastful or bring up past wrongdoings. I'm talking about that real biblical love. That's why it's a 1,000-page book about love and how to navigate through life, how to deal with your companion in marriage and all this. That's that real love. You have to be patient. And I think she's trying to show that she's trying to be patient, and she's thankful for him being patient, because I think he's getting tired of her and her entitlement and her tantrums. And she's saying, I believe I deserve it. And it goes into the actual chorus. That's why I need the Father in you. That's why I need the Father in you. Oh, it repeats itself 3 times. Well, 1, 2, 3. Well, it repeats itself 4 times. That's why I need the Father in you. That's why I need the Father in you. And get little background vocals. Second verse. Oh, things got bad to the point where mommy couldn't hold us down. And that's when it hurt me so much to see her. And then the background vocals come in. So the daddy left them financially destitute. In other words, they were broke and ashy. And mama couldn't afford to take care of all these kids. And mama's trying to figure out how she gonna feed these kids, and the daddy's gone. And Mary's trying to figure out, why is daddy gone? How come he don't love us? How come he don't love her mother? And now the mama's struggling. She ain't doing too good. Probably catching the bus, rolling around with the little buggy because she ain't got a car. Oh man, I remember them days. Just the pre-chorus. To see her cry. Oh, don't cry, mama. Don't cry, mama. That's what Mary J is expressing to her mom. Seeing her mom cry. Her mom was breaking down because, like I said, she don't know how to take care of all these kids on her own. She ain't got much help. Each and every night, we're going to be all right. That's what I used to say. So, daddy's gone, and Mariah Carey. I'm sorry. Oh, I keep saying Mariah Carey. I'm sorry, y'all. Mary J. Come on, brain. Mary J. saw her mom cry a lot. Many nights, feeling less than a mother because she can't provide. Feeling less than because she can't keep a man. You know, her family's ruined. He's going off to God knows where. Maybe he got another woman. Maybe he's in jail. Maybe he's strung up. But wherever the case, he's not there. And she got to figure out How is she gonna have the time for these kids to raise them right, to give them the love and the attention they need? How is she gonna come up with the money? And it sounds like Mary J's a little bit older, and if she's not older, out the children, maybe she's the more wiser and more mature. And she's comforting her mother, seeing her cry every night because the mama and the family situation is so screwed up. So each and every night we're gonna be all right. That's what I used to say. I said that someday I would try to take his place, but it was too hard. It was so hard trying to be a man, not a woman, and that's why I need the father and you. And this is where the whole gender things. Let's break this down, y'all. This whole gender, women being men, men being women. No, it never works. And she's demonstrating in this song that it never works. She said, she's talking to her mother, someday I would try to take his place. Now, what she's saying is, I think she meant it in two ways. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all drop some comments down there. Flood them comments. Flood that comment section. I said one day I would try to take his place. I think she meant financially. That's why she became a singer, so she can get some money and take care of her mama, because he's a deadbeat, allegedly. He doesn't want to be bothered with the family. He don't give a damn if they starve. He don't give a damn if something happened to them little girls. Don't give a damn if them little boys get into wherever they get into, and other little boys might try to take them out. Family is screwed up. So I think she wants to take care of her mother financially. And I think the same pain that Mary J was having, I think she's seen the pain of the father abandoning the family, running through her mother. So her mother was feeling the pain. Mary J was feeling the pain. She said, I'm going to take daddy's place one day. I'm going to get us rich, and I'm going to love you the way you should be loved, because my father, your husband, don't want to be bothered with you. Or boyfriend, he doesn't want to be bothered with you. My father doesn't love you, so I'm going to love you more than or at least as much as she felt her mother deserves. She's going to love her mother the way she needs to be loved, and she's going to take care of her mother financially. That's why she became a singer. But this is where men and women differentiate. Women ain't built initially, overall, they're not built to take on the world like that. And she's expressing her frustration in this next line, but it was too hard. It was so hard trying to be a man. So she's trying to be, there's a lot of gender identity confusion going on here. There's such a need for a man in our community. Is like the women try to be a man, try to take our place, and it still doesn't work. You need the actual physical presence, the voice, the mind, the heart of a man in these households. And the women, especially in our community, they try so hard to be men. They're like, well, damn, you don't want us, we'll just be a man. Well, you can't be one because you're a woman. But it was too hard. It was so hard trying to be a man, not a woman. And that's why I need the father in you. So she tried to be a man of the household. Mary J is out there. She's doing her thing. She's singing. She's doing whatever she can do to make sure she can hold the house down, going through all her depression and seeing her mom screwed up. And she want to give her mom all this love, because she see what happens when a woman doesn't receive love. She's just devastated. And it goes back to the chorus. That's why I need the father in you. It repeats 4 times. That's why I need the father in you. And this is the outro. Because we never had one at home. Talking about a father. No, 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 no. As a little girl, so I understand why daddy couldn't be there. Because it's so obvious nobody taught him how to be a father either. So she's saying that she believes the reason why, it sounds like she never knew her daddy at all, so the mama was just out there. So I think the mother left out some details about how her and her father met. I don't know if they met at the club. See, parents leave out a lot of details to make themselves look good. She says she's justifying her daddy abandoning her and not being there for the family, letting the family be overtaken by poverty and everything else, emotional destruction. The father allowed all this. She's coping with this and justifying it because he's saying that his father and his parents didn't teach him how to be a father, so he don't know. Well, I could see that, or maybe your mother was too much for him to handle. And this is one of the problems in our community. We do not hold our women accountable. It's always, well, maybe he's funny style, or maybe nobody taught him how to be a father, or maybe um wherever the case is, it's never the mother's fault why that man's not in that house. And then here's the thing: the mother puts on this show like she's so sad because she wants the children to hate the father like as much as the mother hates the child. The mother hates the dad. She wants everybody in that house to hate the dad. She wants the neighbors. She wants the postman. She wants the city bus driver. She wants the grocery store clerk. She wants everybody to hate this nigga. She wants everybody in the neighborhood to hate this nigga because she hates him. And that's the mindset of a single mother. Not all single mothers, but a good handful of single mothers. It's the mindset: if I hate that nigga, everybody gotta hate him. Especially these damn children. So she's trying to justify this by saying nobody else taught him, he was raised wrong, and this is why he did me wrong. So like I said, I could see that. That's an interesting perspective, but it could be your mother. And she said, "Oh, and I'm not saying this to reminisce on the past." She just right now. This is the outro. She's talking to her boyfriend. "I'm just saying this to make you understand that I need a father, and this is the problem. This is why I couldn't keep no one. This is why I couldn't stay alone. I was so scared." I know like I said, women can't be alone. I just don't be talking to my ass. Listen, I do a lot of research. I live life, baby. I live life being around women. They can't be alone. That's why they're so clingy. I love women. I love women. You gotta be around them, yo. That's why I tell you, man, who are unsure about women, you're trying to figure them out. I'm doing another segment on that. Listen, love them like a father. You better be in control, goddammit. Rule over them. They'll love you forever. Every woman needs a man, and I don't think she understands that she really needs a father. The father in you, my brother. Oh, so she really need a father. The father in you. When your wife is speaking, fellas, pay attention. Don't ignore her. I really need the father in you. So she's pleading for the father. As we close this out, would y'all like to hear my opinion overall about the song? Would y'all like to hear my opinion? Of course you do. That's why you're here. This is one of the greatest songs from Mary J, especially when you guys actually listen to it. If you never listened to it before, Father and You, Mary J. Blige, go check it out. And if you have, you know what I'm talking about. She's looking at this situation so many different ways. And that's what I liked about this song, because she's saying that a lot of the black girls and a lot of girls in the ghettos, they don't have fathers, and not having that father in the home devastates a little girl. She can't. Women are curious creatures. Why don't you love me? Why don't you give me kisses? Why don't you give me hugs? Because in the beginning, she's talking about she didn't get hugs. Just say that I'm your little girl. That's why I need a hug from you. It's not easy, and I thank you for putting up with me. Yo, okay, here we go. When I was a baby, I didn't get a hug from. So it started off when she was young. She feels like her dad hates her, or maybe she feels, like I said, I don't know if the mother's telling this. There's a lot of problems going on in Mary J's home. That's what she's trying to express to her current boyfriend. I grew up screwed up, and after all the stuff I've been through, the main thing, I just wanted the love of my daddy, the love of my father. And like I said, girls, especially little girls, they're clingy to their fathers because they're curious creatures. Like, you know, are you going to teach me something? Are we going to go play? And, you know, little girls are so fragile, and they're so sweet, and they're so imaginative, and they're so emotional, and they need the father to groom them into being a woman. Like, you know, control your emotions. No, I got you to lead them and guide them, because if the woman was capable of giving what giving Mary J what she needed, then she wouldn't have these problems. She wouldn't have these emotions. She wouldn't have these thoughts. What I'm saying is, if the mothers were so strong, especially in Western civilization, if the mothers were so strong and capable, how come, even with they're around their mothers all day, how come they're still yearning for the presence of their father if the mothers are capable of pouring into the child? because they're not able to, they're not capable of doing what a man can do. And she even expresses in the song, I tried so hard, it was very hard trying to be a man and not a woman. She tried to be the man of the house. Mary J. Blige tried to be the man of the house, and it didn't work out too well for her. Her yearning for a male presence, a male that actually loves her, because she's going to come across, these type of girls come across a lot of guys who are going to do them dirty. And a lot of men sense when you're desperate for attention, and they're going to take advantage of that. So a lot of these girls get taken advantage of. They get their heart broken, and it makes them hate their father even more because they weren't there to protect them and lead them and guide them. But here's the thing. Everybody keeps saying women can be men and all this crap right here. Your mother was in the house. She should have been able to give you what you needed. But it's obvious she couldn't, because she wasn't designed to, and that's okay. She wasn't designed to. This is a great song, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Mary J. Blige, Bothering You. Until next time. Goodbye, goodbye, baby. 250. I'm gone.